everybody, another edition of Chris and Chris Collecting Cards. I'm Chris.
And I'm Chris too, and today we're opening up some vintage Fleer basketball.
1991.
Box has seen better.
Box has seen better.
Yeah, it's been destroyed. But the packs are still good. So 91 Fleer, I think it's 91, 92, I think.
9192.
Yeah, I think so.
100.
Get the packs out of here.
1991, 1992. That's.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have that box.
It's a destroyed box.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to ripping.
Well.
Good old-fashioned wax pack here. This is way before your time, little bud. Yeah, this is when I was like 11 and 10 years old.
11 and 10 years old?
And we lead things off with Gerald Wilkins, Del Curry, Terry Teagle, Kevin Duckworth, Wayman Tisdale, Kevin Gamble, Kevin Edwards, Dan Marley, Brian Oliver, the Admiral, David Robinson.
Is there any Brooklyn in here?
Well, they were the New Jersey Nets back in this day. Another David Robinson. Nice. And a checklist. Yeah, they were the New Jersey Nets back then.
I want to put them down.
You could get a collector's pin from Fleer for only $4.99, and like, I don't know, you wrote in and got it. Back in the day, they used to have the special offers on the packs. We're looking for Michael Jordan, though. That's what we're really looking for. Chuck Person, he was pretty good back in the day. Hersey Hawkins. Kiki Vandeweghe. Bless you.
Thank you.
Reggie Miller. Remember those battles with him? There's Scottie Pippen. Bernard King, another really good one.
I want to put them down.
Miller, okay, I'll give them to you.
Okay. I'm going to look through them too.
Okay.
I want to see who we get.
Reggie Miller used to kill the Knicks back in the day. There's Mitch Richmond, part of Run TMC, with Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin, John Stockton, Dennis Rodman, The Worm, Fred Roberts, Pat Riley, All-Star Game, Otis Thorpe. There's a net. Derek Coleman, Phil Jackson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Herb Williams, and Bo Kimball.
Oh yeah.
There you go. It's one thing I never did when I was a kid.
Did we get a net in this one?
Yeah, there's a net in there. There's Dominique. I never sent in for any of the, there's Chris Mullin, for the pins or anything like that, any of the special offers. Rex Chapman.
Nets.
He's a pretty good follow on Twitter.
Okay, I'll put New Jersey Nets right here because that's
Okay.
where that's
Sean Elliott. He was pretty good back in the day, teaming up with the Admiral.
okay. You.
There's another Reggie Miller. Tyrone Hill again. Kendall Gill. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bernard King. Scottie Pippen. J.R. Reed. LaSalle Thompson. Another All-Star game. Looks like Jordan. Vernon Maxwell. Robert Parrish. Charles Smith. The Mailman. Karl Malone. And Derek Harper.
What? You got a mailman in here?
That was his nickname, bud. Karl Malone. John Stockton. Magic Johnson. Travis Mays, traded to Atlanta. Paul Westhead. Anton Carr. John Paxson. There's Charles Oakley. I wonder if he's allowed back in Madison Square Garden yet, after getting kicked out by James Dolan and then being accused of being an alcoholic by Dolan, and oh God. Only the Knicks could that happen to, I swear. There's Olajuwon. Lots of Hall of Famers in this set. Dominique. A lot of great players. Gary Payton. Kevin Johnson. I think he might still be, but he was at one point the mayor of Sacramento or something. Ooh, there's a Patrick Ewing. One thing about Fleer, they had these insert cards, if you want to call them that. Had the art. I'm sure if you have some 91 baseball Fleer, there's Bird. You had some of those awesome ones of like Will Clark and Don Mattingly.
Why is there a Yankee
That's an All-Star game. That's not a Yankee thing. That's the Knicks. The NY.
And why Knicks?
And there's another Ewing. Yeah, the New York Knicks. Maurice Cheeks. Now, if you want to see what the back of the cards look like, give some good stats. Pretty clean design. I hated this design when I was a kid. I used to get these all the time in the supermarket. Every time my mom would go, I'd get a pack of these. Sean Kemp.
Wait, did you put your...
Oh, I might have accidentally, might have put that down in that stack. The design I hated as a kid, but it was tolerable. Now, to me, it's a classic design. Just like the old 80s Phillies uniforms. Hated them as a kid. Same thing with the Astros and the Padres. Hated them as a kid. Love them now. I guess nostalgia does add some. Actually, I just watched an episode of Parks and Recreation where Detlef Schrempf came to a fundraiser.
Still one...
There's Jordan.
Still just one net. Is that Jordan or no?
Yep, Michael Jordan League Leaders card. Oh, looks like it's in fairly good shape. Yeah, a little dinged corner down here. What do you expect? It's been in a banged up box probably since 1991.
All right. Keep going.
I'm actually kind of impressed.
Go faster.
Okay, yes sir. Blair Rasmussen, Mike Dunleavy, Lenny Wilkins, Hall of Fame coach, Sarunas Marshalonis, Chuck Daly, Hakeem,
Good to him.
Burkowski, Vinnie Johnson, Don Chaney, Alvin Robertson, and Mookie Blaylock. I'll put that out there for little man to put into the Nets pile. All right. There's Sir Charles Barkley. Oh, don't be a knucklehead. That's terrible. My impersonation of Charles Barkley is terrible, terrible, terrible. Hey, Jordan. It's a good pack. There's Tim Hardaway.
What? Is that a...
That's a net.
What?
It's a net Funicello, and this is a net other cello.
Nets?
Yeah, it's the old Nets logo. You're used to seeing the new Brooklyn logo. This is when the Nets were easy to get to and see. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good pack right here. Mullen, Hardaway, Ewing, Bill Laimbeer,
Oh. No more.
Sam Bowie. There's a net in there.
A net in this? 1, 2,
Great thing about these cards is since they were mass produced, they're pretty cheap to get now. I want to say I paid less than $15 for this box.
We're gonna want New Jersey
Rice.
Nets.
Yeah, we're getting a few.
1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 New Jersey Nets so far.
I think with the exception of Barkley, Jordan, Olajuwon, you know, the big stars, I threw away all these cards back in the day. And now, here they are.
You
Coming back
thrown
in.
all the other cards?
When I was a kid, yeah. I threw them all away.
Aw, why?
Well, I got out of collecting for a while. I kept only my good ones. There's Ewing's base card. And there's the Nets coach, Bill Fitch. Did not last long.
Bill Fitz?
Yep, Bill Fitch. I want to say Chuck Daly took over for him. I could be wrong. Maybe Daly was before.
4, 5.
I was more of a Knicks fan back then because the Nets were not that good. And I was living in New York. Then I went to a Knicks game and Patrick Ewing was not nice. So stopped rooting for the Knicks pretty much. Then became a Nets fan.
Yep.
And have been ever since.
I like the New Jersey Nets and the Yager Nets.
Well, I do root for the Knicks to do well. There's John Stockton, Mark Eaton, Spud Webb.
Bud Webb?
Yeah, he was like,
Oh,
I'll
I
get back
see
to him
New
in a
Jersey
second.
Net.
Yep, Sean Kemp, Cliff Robinson, Bill Cartwright.
Don't worry, I'll get him.
What was Spud Webb, like 5'3"? 5'7". All right. Tiny little Spud Webb. But he could dunk. And he was exciting to watch. There's Ricky Pierce. He was pretty good back in the day. Jack Sikma. Oh, that's sweet. Look at that, Jordan.
Don't
Rod Haynes, Drazen Petrovic. He was pretty awesome back in the day. Sadly, he was taken too soon by a car accident.
Who was taken by a car accident?
Drazen Petrovic.
Who? Is this him?
No, that's Ricky Pierce.
Is this him? No.
The net. The guy that's on the Nets. Well, looks like we got another one of the art cards coming up. With Kiki Vandeweghe action right there. Hey, it's Magic Johnson. Hey, Chris Morris, Tim Hardaway, Rick Mayhorn,
We have
Brian
7.
Shaw, James Worthy, Mark Aguirre. Almost, well, we're a little bit more than halfway through. Try and go a little bit faster.
Oh,
Mitch Richmond, John Stockton, Casey Jones, Fred Roberts, Dennis Rodman, All-Star Game, Pat Riley, Derek Coleman, Otis Thorpe, Hakeem Olajuwon, Phil Jackson, Bo Kimball, Herb Williams, Otis Smith. Okay. Clyde Drexler, Clyde DeGlide, D. Brown, Kevin Johnson, Eddie Johnson. Dale Ellis was pretty good for a while.
1,
Rod Strickland,
4,
who
5,
the Knicks
6,
should never have
7,
traded.
8, 9.
I think
And
they traded him
9.
for Cheeks.
We have
Yep.
9 New Jersey Nets. 9 New Jersey Nets.
That was a terrible trade by the Knicks. Rod Strickland for Maurice Cheeks. Yeah. Kevin Willis. Reggie Lewis. Another Michael Jordan.
Whoa, that's a lot of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, buddy.
That's
Nice pack fresh Jordans. Just need the Jordan base. I think we would have all of the Jordans in the set. I think that there were only, there's Magic, Paul Westhead, Charles Oakley, John Paxson, Mark West, All-Star Game, and Johnny Dawkins.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Byron Scott on the back. Sean Kemp. Kemp might have been one of the most exciting players of this time. Rex
That's
Chapman.
a bunch of cards. We're halfway through, not too many packs left.
Sean Kemp could dunk back in the day. There's Kevin McHale.
I have to
Isaiah
put it
Thomas.
in so I can build a new stack.
Johnny Stockton. Spud Webb. Chris Dudley.
What? We got another Brooklyn?
Another New Jersey net, bud. Yep. Oh, you can call him Brooklyn. Guess it doesn't matter.
New Jersey net.
Scott Skiles,
New
Reggie
Jersey
Miller,
Nets.
Mark Price. There's another Jordan.
Seen a lot of Jordans today.
There's Karl Malone, the mailman. Unfortunately, the
That's the mailman.
corner is bent.
That's the mailman. I
Yeah,
get
these
it.
are all bent up here. Look at that. Ah,
Two color. What?
suppose that is the crapshoot of cards that are 100 years old. Rick Adelman,
One.
Charles Barkley. Ooh, pretty good pack here.
Why?
Sam Bowie and Charles Barkley at the back end. All right, only a few more. If you're still with us, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. We have a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We got some 87 Donruss, 87 Topps. We got 91 Donruss, Series 1 and Series 2. We'll be looking for Elite Series cards, which I've never seen pulled from a pack before, but gonna try. Buck Williams, Kenny Smith. Oh, Kenny. Got Kenny Smith and Charles Barkley in the same pack. And there's another Jordan. That's a pretty good pack.
Keep going.
I'm going as fast as
Yay!
I can.
Look. 13.
Alvin Robertson, who was pretty good back in the day. A lot of guys, Xavier McDaniel, the X-Man. He was good. Mullen was good. Barkley was good.
Keep
Ewing
going.
was good. Hardaway was good. Lambeer was good. Nothing like early 90s basketball. Although basketball today isn't too bad. Kevin Johnson, Gary Payton. Dennis Scott, David Robinson. A young David Robinson, Karl Malone, AC Green, Wes Unseld. All right, we got 2, 4, 5 more packs. Don Chaney, Hakeem Olajuwon, Mookie Blaylock.
What's there for that? Yeah.
Larry Nance, whose son is playing in the NBA. I forgot what team he's on now. I know he was drafted by the Cavaliers. And then I think he got traded to the Lakers. No, I could be wrong about that. There's the Jordan base, and that actually looks like it's in fairly good condition. Take that. Followed by a Ewing. Even in this pack, Jordan dominates Ewing. Oh, and there's Olajuwon to end it. there was a Reggie Miller in there, that would have been the Patrick Ewing torture pack. Dan Marley, who was pretty good back in the day. Remember him from NBA Jam. There's Magic. I think it was, well, who was it? Marley and Kevin Johnson, I believe, for the Suns. I think the Bulls were what? B.J. Armstrong and Scottie Pippen. Could have been Horace Grant. Haven't played that.
You're almost there. Almost.
Haven't played that game in ages. And last pack. All right. Sorry, we went a little long. These cards they like to stick together a little bit, as with most Fleer. Robert Parrish is a nice Hall of Famer. Karl Malone, Dominique, Danny Ferry, Chris Mullin, Derek McKee, and Buck Williams rounds it out. So we got quite a few Jordans. 1, 2, 5, 7 Jordans total. So can't complain about that. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. Stay safe out there. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and what else should they do? Should they hit the bell?
Yes!
Yes. And hit the bell so that you can be notified whenever we drop a new video, which we're going to try and do as often as we can during this COVID-19 quarantine stuff. All right, everyone. Bye.